To touch the sky with the glory as an Indian Air Force officer, you need to clear the AFCAT examination. In order to clear the AFCAT examination 1 2024, you need a right strategy. Today, in this video, we will discuss the strategy to clear the examination and also to get 200 plus marks in the AFCAT examination. Let's start the video. So, what is the right strategy? Let us see. Before that, why you have to score 200 plus in your AFCAT examination? So, you can clearly see that any aspirant who scores more than 200 marks will have a lot of confidence. So, confidence will be boosted when you're appearing for this AFSB board, and then it beats the competition out of all. So, you'll be ahead of everybody, and then you don't have to worry about this normalization which is done by the AFSB. And then it reduces the chance of you getting them merited out. Okay, then it will showcase you have a strong academic as well as the analytical skills, and also you'll be having a positive mentality when you're appearing for this examination, AFSB exam. Okay. Yeah. So now let us discuss about the strategy. This is the exam pattern and the syllabus. Okay. Total number of questions as well as the marks. Let us start from this reasoning. Military aptitude test and reasoning. Okay. So this part consists of 25 to 35 questions, which consists of 75 to 105 marks. Okay. Out of 300 people. The total number of marks is 300. Okay. Questions is 100. Okay. Yeah. So coming to the verbal ability in English, you have 75 to 90 marks with question range of 25 to 30. Okay. And numerical ability, the questions is 15 to 20 and the marks is 45 to 60. And then comes your general awareness area. Okay. So number of questions is 18 to 25. The number of marks is 54 to 60. Basically 50 to 60 marks. Okay. Yeah. So we will see the topics in depth. Okay. Yeah. Starting from this general awareness, which is very vast, but you can comprehend it. First topic of this static GK part, you may know that there is history, okay, history, polity, geography, economics. Okay, along with this, you will be having the science part as well, physics, chemistry, biology. These are the general knowledge, general awareness topics that may arise. Okay. So apart from this, there is one more topic which is important on the GK static area. Static area where you will be having questions from the current affairs, especially in AFCAT. So we'll see what are the topics. First and foremost is terms used in games. Terminologies which are used in the games. For example, uppercut, okay, hook. These are the terms which is used in the boxing. Traveling is an example used in the basketball. Okay. So like that, a lot of questions will be asked in this. And second one is the games, Asian and Commonwealth. Okay. Adding to this, you can also keep Olympics, study about the Olympics, origin, why it is conducted, and then etc. Cups and trophies associated with the sports, related sports. Football, cricket, volleyball, basketball, they'll be having separate cups and trophies for national as well as international. So you have to go through it. Then National Sports Award, for example, Dronacharya Award, Arjuna Award, all these award recipients, you have to know the recent recipients of 2023. Then notable persons and importance in the sports. This has to be studied. And then next one, recently launched famous books and their authors. Okay, so this is recently launched. You should study recently launched books as well as the famous books, evergreen books and their authors for this examination. Okay, so they will be asked questions from books and authors as well. And then awards related to books and then films. Okay. Grammy Awards, Oscar Awards, music related questions, music awards or mathematical award, any award which is related to books and films and music, you have to study. Then comes all about Nobel Prize and various awardees. Okay, so Nobel Prize awards based on these history, all the categories you have to go through, and the notable recipients of this Nobel Prize has to be studied. Okay, so all about the Bharat Ratna awardees. Okay, the highest honorary award given in India that has to be studied. All the awards that has to be noted and studied. And then comes the important defense related acquisitions. What are the acquirement or procurement done by the Indian Army or Navy or Air Force in the recent times? For example, S-400, Tejas, Rafale, and etc. Okay, then comes the other important projects that are done by the Indian Armed Forces. Detailed information has to be learned about the structure division, roles of the Indian Armed Forces. What is the headquarters? Where is the headquarters? What are the number of headquarters present in Army, Navy, and Air Force? Where are the headquarters? And the ranks, the equivalent ranks of Army, Navy, and Air Force has to be discussed and studied. Okay. Then comes the next one. This Indian space research programs done by the ISRO and DRDO and the other space minor or major space organization in India. Any major achievement has been done in the recent times that has to be noted and studied. Along with this national institution and the innovation, recent innovation, along with this international days, international and national days. For example, yoga day is there, water day is there, environment day is there, children's day is there. Okay, what is the theme? That is very important. So each and every year they'll be asking you the date along with the theme of that recent international days. Okay, so next to this comes the typical template question, which is nothing but the country capital and currencies. Okay, so you ought to know what is the country's capital as well as the currencies throughout the world. Okay, yeah. So next to this, we will check out the syllabus or the total number of topics in the reasoning. Okay, so verbal and non-verbal reasoning. What is verbal? What is non-verbal? Verbal is nothing but the words and numbers. Okay, whereas what is non-verbal? You might have guessed by now, it is nothing but the images. Okay, so you will be asked a question both verbal as well as non-verbal. That means words and numbers as well as the images. Okay, so series completion is the first topic which has to be studied. All the examination, irrespective of the weightage, series completion is asked. Number series is there, image related series question is there, word related series question is there. So you have to study that. Then coding and decoding. Okay, so there is a code called RED, isn't it? RED. Code red means danger. For like that, a lot of questions, a lot of easy topics are there, like coding and decoding. Analogy is a related topic, and then classification, like odd one out. You have to select what is odd from the following. Okay, and the blood relation. Okay, and puzzle test, logical Venn diagram, ranking, time sequence test, mirror images. Okay, and the water images, which is related to the vertical and lateral inversion, embodied figures. Embodied figures, figure matrix, paper folding and cutting, arrangement based on the standing or circular arrangement and the seating arrangement, conclusions and statements. All these are very important topic. Data sufficiency. Okay, and then comes the calendar and clock test. Okay, so this is very important. And the most important topic of all is this dot situation, people. Okay, dot situation. So this topic is also called as the military aptitude. Okay, so one has to go through all these topics for this AFCAT examination with a minimum time of 1 hour, 60 minutes per day is required right from today, people. Okay, so start studying for this, start preparing for this. So we will let you know the source of this topics. So you can just go through it. And then next is the important topics related to English. Okay, so basic English grammar rules has to be learned for all those examination. Okay, synonyms, antonyms, just from the vocabulary, idioms and phrases, which is also from the vocabulary. Okay, and then comprehension in passages, reading comprehension, people. Basically, reading comprehension. They will be asked 5 questions maximum. That's all. And synonyms and antonyms, you can expect 3 to 4 questions in each. And then comes the spot bearer. Along with the spot bearer, you will be having a closed text, which you will be given a passage. In the passage, you will be given blanks, empty blanks, in order to fill the blanks with the options. Okay, so you have to fill what is the required in the option with the help of the grammar, and along with the sentence completion, filling in the correct word. Here comes the analogy part in the verbal as well. Okay, in English you will be having the verbal analogy. This is called the verbal part. Like I said, verbal consists of words and numbers. Here you don't have to study the number, but the words has been asked. For example, synonym question is asked, antonym question is asked. Okay, and then comes the sentence rearrangement and the one-word substitution, people. So these are the topics that has to be learned in English part. So this consists of around 25 questions, 25 to 30. So it will vary. Around 75 to 90 marks is scored. People, reasoning as well as the English is the very easy part to score in this AFCAT examination. Sometimes you may feel difficulty in the vocabulary part. You have to work on the vocabulary, because like except that, all the other topic like reading comprehension, closed test, everything is easy. Okay, yeah. Then let's move on to the next one, which is the numerical ability. Numerical ability will be having around 20 to 15 questions, which is of marks 45 to 60. Okay, so these are topics, important topics in the numerical ability. Decimal fraction, time and work, average, percentage, profit and loss, ratio proportion, simple compound and simple interest and compound interest, and time distance and races, trains and boats and streams problem. This is actually the repeated problem which has been asked in the AFCAT examination. Mensuration is a new topic. Probability, number system, simplification, HCF and LCM. Number series is a topic from series completion. Mixture and alligation rules, clocks, and miscellaneous problems. Okay. So people who feel that maths is not my cup of tea, you can just study particular topics from these area. For example, you don't have to miss. You should not miss time and work. You should not miss average, percentage, profit and loss, ratio, proportion, simple interest and compound interest. This takes very less time to study. At least you can spend around 2 hours per day for this numerical ability part. Okay, so these are the areas where you can expect they are asking repeated questions along with this time distance. Okay, these are the areas where you can expect questions. Actually, repeated questions has been asked in this area. So definitely do not miss all these topics. So the right strategy to our preparation is to understand what is the syllabus. So that's why we have seen what is the syllabus, what are the types of questions asked in this video, and then you have to analyze the previous year question. Okay, so you can check out the NDA website. You can just select the previous year question, go through the previous year question. That is very important for the preparation, and you have to identify what is your strength and weakness in order to prepare this, because that is very important for a strategy. And then comes the resources. So you will be posting a separate video about the resources that has to be maintained when you are preparing for this AFCAT examination, and focused preparation has to be done for your examination. Okay, so spend around 4 to 6 hours per day for your AFCAT examination with respect to all these topics, with the right resources, with the right mindset in order to crack the AFCAT exam. So along with this, there is one important thing: test practice. So you have to practice questions each and every single day. Okay, so the total number of questions in this is 100. As you all know, practice 100 questions every day. Okay, with or without, with respect to the other topics. Okay, first you just note down this test series which is being conducted by NDA. Okay, so we are providing this course. Okay, on 20th of December it is starting. So there are 3,000 plus MCQs that are covered. People. Okay, nearly 30, exactly 30 tests are being conducted. Among that, sectional test is 16. It consists of 100 questions for each test. Okay, so total number of questions is 16 into 100 is 16. 1600. Revision test is 200 questions. So 2 into 100, 200 questions. And the full length test, which is the full mock test, people. Full mock test for 100 questions, 300 marks is 12 tests. So it is around 1200, is 1200. On the whole, it is 30 tests in total. 3000 MCQs you'll be solving. So along with the preparation, previous year question, syllabus, you need to practice test in order to crack the AFCAT examination to become a flying officer in the Indian Air Force. I hope the video was informative. For any queries related to this course or any other course like CDSC or CAPF, you can contact this number. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, share and subscribe. Thank you.